creek by my house had a very, very strong chemical smell to it. I went in my house, it was worse.
News at 6, a crash on the I-10, closing both sides of that freeway east of Tucson due to a hazardous spill.
Faye is joining us now with what we know so far. Faye?
Yeah, guys, a shelter-in-place warning now in effect for anyone within a 1-mile radius of this crash, which is near the Kolb exit there off of I-10 east of Tucson. Drivers being urged to avoid this area. Brand new video coming in right now from the scene. At the time of the crash, around 3 p.m., winds topped out at 45 miles an hour. Officials say the truck flipped on its side in the median. Fire crews are on scene working to control the hazardous material. Nitric acid is a major component of fertilizer. It can also be used to make explosives. Now, according to the CDC, exposure to nitric acid can cause irritation to the eyes, the skin, the lining of the mouth, lungs, and stomach. Officials urging everyone nearby to turn off their heaters, AC units, and any other equipment that may bring in outside air. At this point, there is no estimated time for I-10 to reopen in that area. Officials are on scene deciding if the shelter-in-place warning should be expanded, and we're working to learn more. Any updates, Katie and Javier?
A massive tank fire at the port of Catoosa forced businesses and one local school to evacuate due to concerns of chemical fumes this morning. Luckily, the tank was empty and no one was injured. 2 News Oklahoma senior reporter Justin Ayer explains why emergency responders are extra vigilant with calls like this.
I'm at the back of the port of Catoosa, and Tulsa fire crews say it was one of those white tanks behind me that caught on fire.
I just got a phone call saying that we needed to evacuate.
It's not how Sheila Howerton predicted her day would start. A large fire breaking out inside an empty tank, forcing employees at her grain facility and others in the port of Catoosa to evacuate. Even students and staff at a local school evacuated.
There has been a Black Hawk helicopter crash in Alabama. It happened near Huntsville. There are believed to be no survivors. The chopper belongs to the Tennessee National Guard, and we've learned it was on a routine training mission. Surveillance video shows the chopper falling from the sky. It then crashed onto a highway and burst into smoke and flames. No cars were hit, and it's still not clear how many people were on board.
Another train has derailed outside Houston, colliding with an 18-wheeler and spilling 100 gallons of diesel, with reports saying there weren't any railroad crossing arms or lights where the truck stopped, just a yield sign. So this now piling on top of the already mounting safety concerns after that devastating derailment in Ohio. And if rail operators aren't stopped, it could happen again. They've spent decades pushing profit-maximizing models, undermining rules for transporting hazardous materials, gutting employees and equipment, then redirecting money to stock buybacks and dividends as a way to measure success. For them, the priority is not safety. It's about sweet, sweet cash.